Alrighty, guys. So, let's get back at it. Why is this? Oh, because it needs science. Doesn't have any science. I'm sure we have science, though. Yeah, we got science. We just don't have trucks. But that's okay. We're fixing to have trucks because we now have 52 vehicle parts. So the first one that I am going to replace is this guy right here. And he is going to supposedly maybe not. Alright, well, let's grab this guy then. And we're going to send him for scrap parts. And we're going to build our first truck. And what did I say we had here? 60. So we'll see, because I don't know how much this gives you. Scrapping this guy. Because supposedly you get parts for scrapping them. Alright, so I got 8 rubber, 2 diesel. I didn't get, of course I didn't get any vehicle. So I get 8 rubber. Apparently. That's okay. Eventually what we're going to do is we're going to hook up a supply here so that it doesn't have to wait on them. But we don't have that right now. Let's speed that up a little bit. Alright. This guy can't go anywhere else. So what we are going to do is we are going to go for guns front. And we're going to add a gun to him. Proceed with the modification. It's going to take a bunch, but that's okay. We've got it. So when this guy comes out, we are going to send him back up to the dirt. And we're going to send the other dirt truck down here. But we are not going to replace it. Because these guys carry 20. This guy, on the other hand, carries considerably more than 20. So for every 2 trucks, we can replace it with one of these. Where are you going? No. No, 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 no. You come over here. We're going to assign you to this guy. Damn it. So he can hold 60. So it's 3 times the truck. So this guy, unassign. And report for scrapping. No, 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 no. Don't report for scrapping. I don't know if we can fix that now. Yeah, that gets rid of that. Now let's see what he does. All right. So now we've got an extra transport vehicle because this sucker's going to haul a bunch. So we can do that with one of each of these guys. Send him the scrapper. and send him to the scrapper. And once they're scrapped, we can make 2 of those, and we'll send them back to the iron, and that'll let us get rid of 2 trucks. Recycling. All right. Now we got recycling we can do. So recycling. Waste sorting. Recyclers can separated via waste plant. The scraps such as iron can be made to send to any furnace. Holy shit, look at the cost. 400. How big is this thing? So there's the Gazata, and there's the Gazintas. But it costs 400 to build it. So we're going to be waiting for a little bit for that. All right, modifications complete. Now he's got front guns. Now we're going to do guns rear. Have you done your 2 trucks yet? Because we want one of them assigned over here. And then we want to get rid of one of these guys. And then when the other one gets built, we will assign it there as well. All right, we're going to quick deliver all the parts. We got plenty of Unity. In a minute, this will change to one to an available one. So there we go. And then that gives us 2. We can unassign one of these guys. And then we'll grab one of them and scrap it when it goes to wherever it's going. Go back and get scrapped. Build another one of these. And as soon as we can assign that one over here, we can, that'll free up this other truck. So the vehicle parts is what's holding us up, which is not a surprise. Can we boost that? Might as well boost it. How much glass we got? We got a bit of glass. Can we boost this puppy? Oh, we need to upgrade that sucker. Is what we need to do. So we can't unity yet. We don't have enough yet. Yeah, well, we're close. We got 12. Oh, there it is. And that is going to go to here. And that's going to go away. That's going to give one big truck to each digger. So they're going to be waiting for a little bit, but they're actually although I don't know why it would do that when you got one over here. It's stupid. Whatever. So that gives us one digger, one big truck, 3 diggers, 3 big trucks. These guys, on the other hand, we're going to scrap 2 of them while we have them available to grab, because they get full over here. So we got 3 diggers, 1, 2, 3 diggers. We should have 3 big trucks when we're done. You done yet? Yep, that's done. All right. So now we're going to do armor plating. Continue. How we doing on glass? We are out of glass. See if we can't trade more glass. There we go. All right, there's another big one. free them up. I don't think we're going to scrap them. We don't get much out of scrapping them. I don't know that it's worth it. So we got 2. We're waiting on the 3rd. And that'll give us 3 big trucks over here. And then we can work the same issue with the coal. Because the coal has a crap ton of trucks. Got 16 assigned. We're going to cut that in half. At least. In fact, we're going to dump 4 of them right now. There we go. That's 3 for that mine, 3 for that mine. I think we're going to do 4 trucks for this mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 4 trucks for this mine. Because coal is kind of a big deal. Alright, there's sulfur processing. That was the one we kind of really needed. Alright, give us a pause. So, where are we? Sulfur processing. That is going to let us do sour water stripper. That's the one we want. Now, we need to decide what we want to research. Definitely conveyor belts too. See, the thing with compactor, we're throwing it in the bay as it is. So it's helping us build the jetty, but not good for the environment. That gives us waste pressed waste. Because later on we can burn the trash and make energy out of it. I don't know. I got to think about that one. We want belts. Chemical plant paper is going to give us the ability to make paper, which we're going to need. Well, you know what? Water recovery. Definitely water recovery. The chemical plant, I guess, then, because we want fertilizers. Sure, we'll grab it. All right, that'll do that for right now. Let's get this running again. All right, how about this? Where are we at here? Armor plating and armor plating. Speed with the modification. Come on. There you are. That'll free up 2 more. Is that done? That is done. All right. So now, let's go take care of this guy. Because I think let's look. We now have a battle score of 190. So, anything less than that, we should be able to beat them. Enemy needs to be defeated. Enemy found. Oh, do we not have crew? We need 35 crew now because of the guns and the stuff. Okay. Go kill him. Meanwhile, add you to there. Add you to there. All right, let's see how we're doing here. Victory. Corn seeds. All right. That's what we've been trying to get is more seeds. Can we? Yeah, I think we're going to try and take him on too. I don't see why we can't. All right. Now we'll go home and repair. So we are waiting on glass. And if you give it long enough, the price goes back down. So we're gonna do that. And then when he gets back, we're going to start repairs, and then we're going to work on our sulfur issue. Repair. Okay. Slow this down. We want to keep it running, but we're going to slow it down. Now, mixer is going to give us the ability to take sulfur, limestone, and make slag, sulfur, water, and make acid. We don't care about that. Sour water stripper, on the other hand, is going to let us take sour water, high pressure steam, and make sulfur, ammonia, and water out of it. So high pressure steam we're making over here. We can tap out of that somehow. And then we can tap into that. So there's the two gazintas. Right there. And then that's the gazautas there. So one of them is water. Alright, so if we were to do the steam there, let's do this. Flip this. Rotate it again. That way the water comes, well, where's a water line that we can run that into? I guess we'll have to, you know what, it's only pipes. What the hell, right? For now, we'll put it there. And then pipe from here, because this is the sour water, right? That's sour water. Sour water. So if we go pipe from the sour water to there and then down. There's the sour water end. And then we go pipe from here to here. There's the water. And then that one is ammonia, which we have to get rid of for right now. So do we flare ammonia, or do we, looks like we flare ammonia. So that flares the ammonia. We don't want to run out of room for this. I'm going to guess that that is no. It's not a U-belt. It's a flat belt. That can't be a flat belt. Really? That ought to be a flat belt or a U-belt. Huh. Alright, let's do something here just to ease my mind on this. Storage, unit storage, let's move it by 1. Maybe it's interfering or something, I don't know. U-belt connection here. This is going to accept. Oh, you know what? I'm a dumbass. Storage, loose storage. Now it'll connect. Can't put loose stuff in a warehouse, dummy. All right. So that is everything except the high pressure steam. And that we're going to get from over here. So that's steam in, steam in. We got one more outlet right here. And we go here. And we... No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Here. Here. Can we go over? That goes over. That makes me happy. That likewise goes over. How about if we put it... No. Well, it's going there. It's got a weird twist to it, but it's, oh, because we did that to ourselves. All right. Pipe. To here. Over. 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 Here. And then in. And then that is going to turn that into water. And workers. Now we just need sour water to come out of here. But let's do something just to make sure. Let's do this. Pipe balancer. Come on. Quick remove. Pipe balancer at that level. And then pipe here, to here, here, to here. I wish it wouldn't add all the leggy crap where it doesn't need to have it, but it does. And that's the way it goes. And then we're going to prioritize output to there. So it'll send it here before it'll send it down the road. Hopefully we can use up more of it here than we send. And that will clean up part of what we're dumping in the ocean. It doesn't take care of the sludge or the wastewater. But it does take care of the other. So where's our boat? Our boat's back home. Is it repaired? It is repaired. Let's go kill somebody else. Oh, that's an easy one. 70? Heck yeah. All right, where are we at here? Let's grab some more glass, since I know we'll need it. What did we say we got here? We got 4 trucks there. We'll keep 2 small ones for little deliveries. That's going to free up all of those trucks. So that's that one. That's this one has that. What about this one? This one's still got a small truck. It's got 2 small trucks. We'll make it a big truck. 1 big truck. And then we'll give this guy 1 big truck too. All right, there's conveyor belts 2. Where are we at? Because I'm trying to get all the ore stuff replaced first with big trucks. And then we can worry about the little delivery trucks afterwards. Wondered if we should add another truck to this guy. And another digger. In fact, I think we're going to add a big digger to him. Sulfur mine. Nice. Not for right now, but it'll be handy for later. We'll send him home because he's got to go a ways to go to the other one, so we need to refuel him. We don't need to repair him though. All right, so let's do a big digger up there with the guy moving dirt. Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to flatten this. That's a lot of work. So maybe we'll add a big digger to it and give him another big truck. We'll keep the little digger. But we'll give him another big truck. Oops, did we do the sand guy yet? We haven't done the sand guy yet. It's crap, we stole his. Alright. So, we need another big truck. And then the sand guy gets a big truck and loses the little trucks. And we've got this turned on so that extra dirt can come over here and build on this. I think we can also, at this point, remove the boost from that. Anything else we got boosted? Well, one way to find out. Boost. Somebody's got a boost. Who's got a boost? It's a small boost, but it's a boost. Well, it's showing a boost. Who's got the boost? Nope, the boost went away. Okay, so nobody's boosted right now. So we got a truck for you yet? No, no truck for you yet. Seriously? All right. Let's send you 170, 170, 170. All right, so you got your truck now. There's your truck. Give me back those 2 trucks, because that should be plenty for sand at this point. Although there's no place to store that sand right now. That's okay. We'll live with it. And then you're making a digger, and then we're gonna send a truck over here to help this guy. Not that he's doing much right now anyway, because we're not using it. How is this doing? How fast is this filling up? See, we're gonna have to figure out what to do with sulfur. Sulfur. What uses sulfur? Okay, we can use diesel and sulfur to make rubber as opposed to coal. So we want to route that in up here somewhere, because right now we're bringing coal in. Where are we bringing coal in at? Oh, it goes right there. I wonder, can we sneak this in? What do we got? Okay, there's that. Can we do a loose lift? Here, we can't, because it's too tight in there. Yeah, it won't fit. Well, you know what? We're just going to have to live with the fact that there's a belt there. U-shaped conveyor. I don't think there's anything we need to get in there for anyway. And how do we get it here? Right there. Now it says Well, that works. And it will have room to drive under there for the little trucks. And then we just U-shaped conveyor there. Right? No. Why is that not? We didn't do a flat conveyor, did we? That was U-shaped conveyor. And a U-shaped conveyor. Why are you not letting me do a U-shaped conveyor? Is it too far? I'm confused. U-shaped conveyor from there. Right? Because that should be... Delete that. Quick delivery. Yeah, that's a U-shaped conveyor. But this is what's fouled up. All right. Ship in battle. We won. Hurt us a lot, but we won. But we were already damaged to begin with. And what did we end up with from that? I missed it. Quick remove. All right. U-shaped conveyor from here. That's what was messed up. I didn't have the connect on. And we go U-shaped conveyor from here to here. That will do. That will do. All right. And then we just got to change this recipe at some point, because we don't have it yet, apparently. Oh, no, 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 no. No wonder we don't have it. Because we're on the wrong damn... We're on the wrong damn machine. You idiot. We want to be on this machine. Where's it go in at? Because, right? Diesel, sulfur. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. So we want to get rid of this. Where are you going? Oh, you're going over there. That's fine. You start hauling the stuff over there. And then we're going to do this to there. How can we do this? We got to go this way to do it. All right. I'd rather go over, guys. U-shaped conveyor off of him, height 3, Can we over? Can we convince it to go over? We can't convince it to go over. Can we do under this, over this? Yeah, but it's a weird jump. All right, we'll live with it going under, I guess. There. To there. Nope. U-shaped. There. To there. To there. To there. To there. All right. Location explored. All right, we got radar system. So let's go fix our boat. All right, so that's going to give us a way to get rid of the sulfur and make rubber with sulfur. And then we can empty this and get rid of it. All right, so now available to assign. That must be the one that we were going to send over here. Assign that, unassign them. So now he should have 3 trucks and 3 diggers. He should have a little digger and a big digger. And 2 big trucks. He should have 4 big trucks that we need, and we're going to keep the 2 small trucks for small deliveries. And then he should have 3 big trucks, 3 diggers, and we're just got to wait for these guys to all get rid of their or all the other ones to get rid of their stuff. Okay, now we should have plenty of transportation going around to be able to start getting this stupid thing built. Both of these guys should be working. Where are we harvesting trees? Are we still harvesting trees over here? We are still harvesting. Man, you're working hard. Trying to see what we need to uncover. Nothing really. So I guess when you have the time, take care of that. At some point. Right? So we're filling up on this. We're filling up on this. We're full up on steel. Ship was fully repaired. Go fight these guys. So we did Biomass collection collects organic waste, leftovers from food. If a settlement does not have this module built, all organic waste ends up in general waste. So if we build this, and then we'll have to have a place to store it, right? And that'll be biomass. So can we assume that biomass is a loose storage? And can we just do that for right now? Biomass, there it is, biomass. Because then we'll be able to make fertilizer or something with it, I do believe. Biomass. Okay, so if we do biomass, water biomass gives us steam and exhaust. Eventually, biomass will give us compost. So we'll save up our biomass. Yeah, okay, so that's a boiler. It can be burned in a boiler, basically. But this will give us compost if we start storing it up. So what else can we look to? Now we can pull water in from the sea and we can turn it into water, but it's a dirty process right now. This is where we're looking for. So ore sorting plant. We need 400 to build it. It can transform your island's economy in simple ways. It allows to recover a portion of raw materials from various sources like settlement, maintenance, or research. Recycling reduces the need for raw mineral extraction, thus extends longevity of deposits. Places supporting recycling will return recyclables. This product can be separated via waste sorting plant. So we have to have a waste sorting plant into scraps such as iron or copper scraps, which can be sent to a furnace for smelting. Ratio of materials recycled is based on recycling efficiency, and more about that is explained in the waste sorting plant. So is there a waste sorting plant somewhere? Or is that the waste sorting plant? Come on, kick their asses. Alright, that gun's gone. That gun's gone. And that boat's about to be gone. We didn't get much, but... Oh, we've discovered another ship. Sweet. Go home. We'll start repairs on this as soon as we can get our ship repaired. Water recovery. Okay. So, that's the waste sorter plant. More explained in the waste sorting plant. So if we build this, it will theoretically give us scrap and stuff back. Where do we put it? Does it matter where we put it? That's all inputs. Do we have to... What if we put it here? And then we can bring the stuff in later. Inputs, recyclables. So those are all recyclables, which we can probably truck in. And it's going to output scrap iron scrap gold, scrap copper, broken glass, and pressed recyclables. All right, we'll build it, and then if we have to pause it, we can pause it. Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan to me. Water cooling tower is going to take low pressure steam and depleted steam and turn it into water, which I'm not sure. Are these? Yeah, so these are low pressure steam, right? So if we build this puppy over here, we can run these into this and then this around and back into the water supply. Or into the water supply over here. Or somewhere. Yeah, so then we can do this. We can do it right here. Remove quickly. Oh. Pause. If we go pipe balancer, I don't want to block the inputs. So if we go there, and then we go here to here, right? And then we come from here going over to here and then down to there, right? We can tell this to prioritize input from there because that'll be coming from these two, because we want to use this steam up. And then we can also bring it over here and bring it into here and do the same thing, because that's coming from this. We can prioritize that coming over. By doing this. You notice I've stopped worrying about that one stupid tower. And then All right, pause. Pipe balancer. And here to there. And then prioritize this input. That way, we got 2 routes for this water to go that hopefully it'll go. Now, do we put in a water tank in case? Maybe right here. We put an overflow just in case. And we do a pipe here. And then we do a storage tank. To take care of anything that doesn't go. Right? And then we prioritize this output and this output so that it goes to both of those first, and if it can't go to those, it goes to the tank. Makes sense to me. Now, let's let this build. Quick delivery. That part of it we want built. This stuff is not as much of a problem. Actually, this part is. Quick delivery, because we can't afford to lose the water going in. All right, there's that. Now we get rid of this and we get rid of this. Quick remove. Quick remove. Pause. No. Pause. And then out of that, into that, out of that, to right there, to right there, to right there. And then quick delivery, play. There. So now the steam will go into here and we'll recover part of it. And what we recover can go where it needs to go. And then whatever can't go can go there. And if that starts getting full, why is it not low steam? It's got a low steam output. High pressure turbine needs to transport to output low steam. Well, it is. Do we need those to be bigger pipes? We can do that. How much will this handle? 24 at a time. How much does this put out? 24 and 24. Okay. So we need another one of them. All right, fine. Right, so that's 24 for 60. That's 24 for 60. And so is that. So now we're okay. We should be okay as soon as this builds. Oh no, we don't want boost. We want it quick delivery, but we can't do quick delivery. Went a little long on this one. All right. Come on. Hurry up. Because that does need 3, right? Yeah, it needs parts 3. So that is chewing up our sulfur. And if worst comes to worst, it reverts back to coal. We want to empty this coal though and get rid of that. How much more do we need? A couple more cycles. Well, I mean, these guys should be running though, right? Yeah, they are. They're just not enough. Well, let's see if that was enough. I'm going to prioritize this priority 1 for build. How many we got? 8. And that'll be 12 is 20. And it needs 30, so one more cycle after that. Come on. And power. Boost it. That way, regardless. As soon as this gets enough, you can take that boost away. The 12 and 8 is 20, and that should be enough. Why can't we click deliver? Because it's on its way. Six, really? Are they there? No. You're killing me, Smalls. All right. That should do it. Shouldn't there be enough there? Should be enough. On its way. All right, there we go. Now, all right, that's getting rid of that. That's making 12. That's making 12. That's filling up. We got to do something with the water. All right. Priority out, priority out. Priority in. Yeah, we gotta do something else with the water. Priority in. All right, we're going to get rid of this. We're going to put in this. We're going to put in that. And then we're going to priority in that one. And doesn't matter about priority in or out. We just want that to go there. Now, is that getting rid of this tank? Or is it at least evened it out? Alright, looks like it's not going up. So we're going to call it an episode, guys. And then I'm going to figure out what else to do with this water. If hers comes to worst, we'll dump it in the damn ocean. Alright, I will see you in the next one. Bye.